Let's just give him a state visit. It's not insane, is it? He's leader of a nation, democratically elected. Yes, so he displayed a colourful perspective of the world in a campaign full of racial slurs and bigotry, and that moment when he mocked someone for having a disability. He's incited violence at his rallies and routinely lies to voters like someone's pinned a suit upon a flatulent leather sofa, and he may have only won it because the Russians interfered. I mean, it's much the same as Brexit. Come on, get him over here. Let's give him a state visit. It's not like he hates women. He's just bragged about sexually assaulting them. We've had a couple of ministers who would definitely vote for him. Putting men and women together, I mean, it happens inextricably. So what if he uses debasing animal imagery towards women who upset him, or claims they're menstruating when they try to ask him questions? He just wants them all to look good and do something else instead, like lie about the FBI or wee upon his bed. Let's just give him a state visit. So it'll cost a fortune, millions, tens of millions. I know, but I implore you, it's a small price to pay to be there on history's pages next to insecure handshakes and putting kids in cages. He's a billionaire. It isn't fair, but our lanes are just as narrow. The money's pretty tight right now. Our schools are on the gallows and our NHS is floundering, but our rich are just as shallow. He's got a golden elevator. We've got a gold piano. Let's just give him a state visit. It's not like we ain't been twisted on the same racist rhetoric each time a politician tells people to go home in great big letters on a van, or mentions swarms of migrants, or bongo land, or that burqas are like letterboxes, or our country's fit to burst. He loves Katie Hopkins. He retweets Britain first. Hate crimes in our countries have equally picked up. You say Muslim ban, we say Windrush. Let's give him a state visit, so we won't condemn Nazis.
Jews will not replace us! Jews will not replace us!
Actual Nazis. And he says that those who oppose them are equally in the wrong. Now, I know that the arguments against that may seem pretty strong, but just because he's idolised by those in the KKK, I mean, Nazis were in black and white. It's not like that today. Yes, he opposes free press and he says some fascist things and he likes to meet with fascists too. I mean, come on, let him in. I mean, the Daily Mail like Nazis too. It's all a messy business. Think Brandlink, he's standing for intellect and fitness. Let's send a message to our kids. Oh, can I get a witness? These are some good people. These are sons of bitches. Let's just give him a state visit. He can bring his hate with him. Theresa May will kiss him, have the Great British Menu run a week-long edition where they make dishes in his likeness for all of us to see, as Piers Morgan fillets them one by one on our TVs, and Trump will strut among us, stagger down that red carpet, chuck off a few dodgy jokes to MPs as they're laughing, and Steve Bannon's whispering into Boris Johnson's ear, and Jacob Rees-Mogg's tearing up. The memorial draws near and will stand there for a moment by a monument built to remind us of my granddad, our granddads, those back then who fought the right, when their extremes were not appeased, when hate was on the rise, and those women too who soldiered through, new grit and sacrifice. Will stand right there in front of them, our new friend puffed with pride, and learn to condemn the violence on many sides. On many sides.